There are three kinds of people in this world: the sheep, the wolf, and the sheepdog. The sheep live in comfort. They follow the crowd. They do not question and they do not lead. They just simply exist like the average people, like the ordinary people. But the wolf is strong. Yes, but his strength is poisoned by selfishness. He takes, he devours, and he rules through fear. And there comes the sheepdog. The sheepdog looks like the wolf on the outside, fierce, sharp, powerful, but inside of it, he is different. His strength is not for destruction, but for protection. His power is not for himself, but for those who cannot fight for themselves. And that is the true mark of a leader. As Miles Monroe once said, the true leaders don't seek power, they seek to serve. Leadership is not about control, it is about responsibility. And he was right. The sheepdog carries responsibility when everyone else is comfortable. He stays awake while others are asleep. He feels the weight of every life under his care. As leadership is not about how loud your voice is, it is about how deep your responsibility runs. As John C. Maxwell said it clearly, a leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. The wolf knows the way, but he uses it to hunt, and sheep only follow, blind and silent. But the sheepdog, he not only knows the way, he walks it fast, he clears the path so others can walk safely behind him. Picture this, it's midnight, the valley is quiet, the sheep are asleep, they don't see the danger, they don't hear the wolves circling. But the sheepdog, he is awake, his ears are sharp, his eyes scanning the horizon. That is called leadership. It is not glamorous, it is not easy. It is not about medals or applause, but it is about sacrifice. It is about carrying a burden most people will never see. As leadership often means loneliness. It means standing guard when no one thanks you. It means fighting battles in silence so others can live in peace. Can you do that? But be aware, not everyone who appears strong is actually a sheepdog. Because some are wolves in disguise. They wear the clothing of leadership. They carry the title, but in reality, they exploit, they dominate, they take credit in times of success. But when danger comes, they disappear. That is not leadership. That is selfishness dressed as strength. So true leadership is always revealed in the times of crisis. When everything is on the line, the wolf thinks of himself, but the sheepdog, he thinks of the flock. Think of the firefighters running into burning buildings while everyone else runs out. Think of soldiers standing watching the freezing cold so their families can sleep in warmth. Think of Martin Luther King Jr., who once said, "Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others?" These are sheepdogs. They're not fearless, whether they feel fear like everyone else, but they choose to rise above it for the sake of others. The sheepdog may bleed, he may suffer, he may fall, but even in his pain, he protects. That is the true power. So the question is, which one are you becoming? Are you living like the sheep, comfortable but powerless? Or are you living like the wolf, strong but selfish? Or will you rise like the sheepdog, disciplined, courageous, responsible? As Miles Monroe once said, the greatest tragedy in life is not death, but a life without purpose. And the sheepdog knows its purpose: to guard, to guide, to serve, to lead. The world doesn't need more wolves. We already have enough people chasing power, fame, and control. The world doesn't need more sheep either. People who wait for someone else to save them. The world needs you to rise as a sheepdog. The sheepdog protects, the wolf preys, the sheep follows. The sheepdog builds, the wolf destroys, the sheep hides. The sheepdog sacrifice, the wolf dominates, and the sheep obeys. So tell me, which one will you be? Leadership is not about how many bow to your command. Leadership is about how many stand taller because of your presence. It is not about how many fear your power. It's about how many feel safe because of your courage. The sheepdog's road is harder, it is lonelier, it requires sacrifice. But his legacy, his true power, is eternal. As Winston Churchill once said, it's best. We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. So give your courage, give your strength, give your leadership, rise as the sheepdog. Because the world doesn't need just leaders. It needs protectors. It needs guardians. It needs you. Become the sheepdog. So tell me guys, how is this video actually motivating you? Is it really helpful? Subscribe this channel. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, then subscribe to this channel. And if you like this video, then share this with your family, friends, and to anyone you think is going to help them. Don't forget to comment below on which topic you want the next video.